Hey guys, it's Jason over at Kaiser Willys, and today I'm going to be installing the brake lines and the brake hoses on my CJ-2A. We sell these pre-formed brake line kits. We do the front kit, the rear kit, and the frame kit, but we also sell them all together. We also sell a brake hose kit. We've got the clips, we've got all that. So we're going to get underneath the vehicle. I'm going to show you where it all goes, how to attach it. So let's go underneath the vehicle. Stay tuned. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the front wheel cylinder, or the front wheel brakes. So what we've got here is we've got our passenger side brakes. What you see here is you have a little S line that's going to hook into the wheel cylinder. It's going to come up right here and it's going to connect at a rubber line, which is going to be protected by this shield. We do not sell these. It is very important that you keep your originals. So that being said, this comes up to right here. This rubber line connects right here, and then you've got a clip that slides into place holding that there. These S lines, sometimes you have to do a little bit of finagling. You've got to actually kind of bend them a little bit more than they need to be, because this is designed to move, and that's why you have this rubber line, is so that this can turn. And this is what's considered a steel S line going directly into the wheel cylinder. And so it comes back here to a rubber flex line. Now this is going to make its way back down here to this tab that's on the front axle housing. There's a tab here. It's going to do the same thing as here. You're going to have the rubber flex line come up to this with a clip that holds it in place. This is a pre-bent formed steel brake line that we sell individually for the front kit, but we also offer it as a kit for the full vehicle, which would be front, rear, and frame. So this is going to come up and around these front U-bolts. It's then going to track up. Let me see if I can get you in here. It's going to track up and over. There's a little clip here. It attaches to one of the bolts on the differential. It holds this in place. It's then going to track the rest of the way along the front section here. You've got another clip loom here, so we've got to clip this down with the, there's a little clip, or a clamp that goes here. Then you come here to the T-fitting, which is going to be located on this little tab that's right here. So this T-fitting is going to take a steel line here, which goes to the passenger side brakes, a rubber flex line, which is going to go up and then connect to the main line. And then you've got this little guy right here, which is going to connect to the exact same situation as the other side, where you've got a rubber flex line going up to this wheel cylinder, held in with clip, and then an S line going to the wheel cylinder there. So that's going to be our front brakes. Now this guy right here, the T-fitting, you've got one in, flex line straight in. That's going to come up. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get you in here to see right there to a little flange on the frame, held in with a clip. You've then got this little line that comes from the frame set, or actually I think it's the front set, which will then come to your master cylinder. So you've got this one right here coming in, connecting at the master cylinder. You got your brake light switch. Then you've got this one, which is going to go to the rear. This is going to be the frame set. So front connects to rear at the master cylinder. This then tracks down. I know it's kind of tight to see, but it tracks down. We've got it held in, and then it goes to this cross member, and it tracks along the cross member, protected by the cross member, to the rear, where there's a hole, and then you've got this clip holding this in place for the longer. Get it turned around. So we've got a clip holding on right here for this flex line where the steel line is going to mesh with the rubber flex line. Rubber flex line then goes back here to another T-fitting on the rear axle. And then from this T, you've got rubber flex in, steel line here, which is going to go directly down. These pre-formed brake lines, it's so great because it's actually already formed to go around these U-bolts. Gets clamped on right here and goes directly into that wheel cylinder back there because there isn't a turn, so there's no need for a flex, so it just goes directly into that wheel cylinder. The other side, again, this is pre-formed, this is great. Comes up, goes around and tracks the differential. We get right here. It then goes around the U-bolts and then directly into the wheel cylinder on this side. So we've got everything set up. We've got our steel lines are going out to each one of the wheels. We've got our rubber flex lines in place, held in with clips, and everything is locked down. So the next thing to do will be to add brake fluid, bleed the brakes, and then we'll have our brakes installed. So I hope this helps to kind of give you an idea of what to expect by these preformed brake line kits. They're really, really nice. Again, just about anything that comes preformed is going to be just a little bit that you have to kind of tweak here and there, depending on your setup. But for the most part, everything is great. It's exactly where it's going. We offer these as a full kit. We have each one of these individually. So a front kit, a front set of brake lines, a rear set of brake lines, frame set of brake lines, or you could purchase the full kit, all three. So I hope this helps in seeing how to line the brake lines for the steel and rubber flex. Thanks for watching.